upload that, you're gonna be sued civilly. Do me a favor, please not. You're dismissed. Keep it moving, bro.
Go back in there. You're gonna be arrested.
No. How bad do you want to talk to my sir?
It's HIPAA.
If you're back up, bro, I'm not gonna say you can't. What's up, America? We're at the Miami-Dade County School Board Administration Building. There's a county meeting going on today, a school board meeting, and we're gonna check it out. We got a police officer outside for security. And we are in, let me get the address for you guys. I don't see an address, but we're in downtown Miami, Midtown kind of. Please have photo identification available for entry. Hey, what's up, guys? How's everything?
Can't record.
Man, you don't know what you're talking about.
Sir? Okay. I'll tell you what. I got somebody who can help. Excuse me. Come here, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up?
We just told him he can't record.
This is a public meeting. This is a public building, and I'm here for a public school board meeting, so I'm allowed to film in public.
You do that right now, you can't record in here.
Why not?
You just can't right now.
What law says that?
You do that
What law says I can't record in a Dade County building when you know who I am and you know I record in every county building? Name and badge number. Let's go. Name and badge number, sir, please. I'm gonna have to file a complaint because you're violating my First Amendment rights. Do you have any rules that say there's no recording in this building? You got what I'm saying? Because I'm here for a county meeting, a public school board meeting. You got what I'm saying? You don't have the right to refuse me service. So I'm gonna ask you to call your supervisor, please. Please call your supervisor. It's not the first time I do this. You're violating the First Amendment. You're violating my civil rights. There's a public school board meeting and I'm missing it.
But the school board meeting is inside, Papi. It's not here outside.
Where is it?
It's inside in an auditorium.
All right, I'm allowed to go
Okay,
inside.
but you need to respect the rules. You read it right there. It's only for business. Read it when
Official business, yeah. I'm here to
Okay,
cover.
mi amor, pero es-
I'm a reporter covering school board meeting. Yo, there's journalists in there right now. And the meeting's being broadcast on the radio with the radio station next door. So
sure.
you have no right to block me from this building. There's no rules here that prevent me from recording. You got what I'm saying? You're violating the First Amendment. I'm gonna need you to call your sergeant, please, sir.
I called him right.
Thank you.
He's coming.
This is a public meeting. You have no right to prevent me from coming in this building. Guys, this is your school board. You have a Superintendent Alberto Carvalho. And this is Miami-Dade School Board. I'm allowed to record in here. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're violating my civil rights. You're gonna get a lawsuit for the county. You get what I'm saying? You have no authority to do that. This is how they treat you in Miami-Dade County. Miami-Dade school police officers, drunk and disorderly, on duty. Miami-Dade County Public Schools teaching children about LGBTs and teaching them about transgenders. That's what you get here at Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Hey, good afternoon, sir. How's everything? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to explain to them that this is a public building and a public meeting is going on, and I have every right to record in this building. This is a county building. That's fine. You can record if you like. Thank you. You need to inform this lady, please. Who's that? The security team. That's fine.
This is a public meeting, so just so you understand. And I went to show my ID to the security guard. He told me I don't need to present ID.
Well, they asked for ID. You're gonna come inside.
Yeah, I was getting my I was getting my identification, and he's like, "Yo, you don't need it. You don't need it." That gentleman right there. But if you want, I got ID. I saw the building said I present ID.
You don't need it. She need to check you. That's it. Check your bag and
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
It's
Guys, I have to do
Green Day. Yes, look like you.
the health screening for the
Yes.
school board. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Guys, we had to come back to the school board meeting because we came a little bit early. But it's 12:45 and they should let us check in right now. Hey, what's up? You need to check my bag again?
Yes, please.
All right, guys, this is Miami-Dade County School Board. This is your school board superintendent. I don't know what their official titles are, but all these people work on the school board. I'm not sure what their title is. And you need to do the wand again?
Yes. Sorry.
No, you. Hey, how you doing? Guys, this is some pretty good artwork for kids. It's really good artwork. Now let me ask you a question. Is it too late to sign up to speak? Oh, you don't know. Where is the auditorium?
It's not that one though, I think.
Oh, they haven't opened the doors yet? All right. I came a little bit early because I thought they...
I want to be on the body count.
Then don't work for the county. Guys, this is school board meeting.
Hello, how you doing?
Guys, I came a little bit early thinking that they were going to open the doors, but the doors open exactly at 1 o'clock. So I'm about 15 minutes early. This is your school board administration building. And this is where they brainwash the children of Miami-Dade County. Guys, here we have a nice portrait of Frederick Douglass. Former ambassador. And we have this artwork. I believe all this artwork, yeah, it's student art gallery. This was all submitted by students of Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Sorry about that, guys. How's everything? Hey, what's up? Hey, Lieutenant Darby, how you doing?
Lieutenant, you don't
Sergeant Darby, sorry about that. Hey, Sergeant Darby, I have an issue. I filed those public records requests you told me, but I never got a confirmation back. So how can we go about filing that complaint? Yeah, remember you gave me the email, I sent it, and I never got a confirmation back.
You should have got it through the PR.
No, I haven't got one yet.
Well,
So I might have to
it'll
go,
be coming.
I might have to go back to the department.
Yeah, it'll be coming.
Or is there a records department here?
Remember I told you it was, the PRR was here.
I file records with this department, and as soon as I send them a records request, they send me a confirmation number back. Miami Police
Did they
Department.
send
No, I sent the
Miami-Dade
emails.
schools?
No,
Did you
they,
send it?
I sent it, but I never received the confirmation.
Okay, so it should be coming. You're not the only one that's making the
Okay.
request.
Now, Sergeant Darby, what are you doing here today at the school board meeting?
I always work the school board meetings.
Okay, is normal for internal affairs to always be at the meetings?
I always work the meetings.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sergeant Darby.
All right.
If I don't receive the public records request, you might see me back at the department. You got what I'm saying? If I don't get a confirmation.
And you grown. You can do what you want to do.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys, we got Miami Police Department, Miami-Dade School Police. And yeah, this is the artwork submitted by the children. Hey, how you doing? Guys, this is some pretty good artwork for kids. really good artwork. Guys, check it out. For the monkey. But I think this one's my favorite right here. I like this one.
What you want? You want my photo? You don't look me up. Yeah, he did say that, he mentioned at the last, how you doing, sir?
Guys, it says do not display signs, boards, or placards. But I saw a picture and there was people holding up signs today inside the auditorium. I saw that on Instagram. Yo, do you have a copy of the agenda today?
No, we don't have the printed out copies anymore.
It's online only?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, the agenda's online because of COVID. They don't give out paper agendas anymore. Oh, this is Miss Ethel Beckham. Guys, I believe these are the former superintendents of Miami-Dade County.
You may be screwed.
And there was a black superintendent? I never knew that. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. I have no idea who these people are. It doesn't say their titles. Guys, this is Miami-Dade School Board. Now listen, this is a public building. I don't need y'all following me. Why y'all have pictures if you don't want nobody to take? Why do you have these portraits up if you don't want nobody to take pictures?
Hi, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You cannot walk down this hall. You didn't check in with me, sir.
This isn't public?
No,
oh,
sir.
My apologies.
The building is closed down.
My
Due
apologies.
to the pandemic, it's
my
closed
apologies.
down.
I saw this door open and
No.
I saw the picture, so I thought
I
it was
need you to
open.
go back to the front, please.
My apologies.
Thank you so much.
The meeting started yet or not yet?
Not yet.
Who was asking you about him?
Can I take a seat yet or not?
No, not yet.
No, well, first of all,
They on lunch.
All right.
He's doing well. I like him as an actor.
Guys, take a look at this artwork submitted by a student. That artwork was submitted by a student. Look how weird it looks. That's a weird piece of artwork for a kid. Guys, this is the auditorium at Miami-Dade County Public School Administration Building. The meeting, I believe, is they're running late. It was supposed to start at 1 p.m. and we're just waiting for the meeting to begin. Guys, School Board Superintendent Carvalho was very close to Robert Runcie from Broward, who was arrested for perjury and was forced to resign by Broward County Public School. It's a nice building, a nice auditorium. This is where the speakers sit, right here. This is where the board members, you'll have your superintendent right here. Your board members, here you go, Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Guys, I can't speak because I was too late to sign up. So I will not be allowed to speak at this meeting. But I'll send some emails, I'll guarantee you that. Guys, this is reserved seating. Here we go. Guys, and if I'm not mistaken, that's Miami-Dade TV. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, are you guys Miami-Dade TV? You guys are Miami-Dade TV, like the public channel for the county?
No, we're school board.
Thank you. School board employees, guys. And this is your auditorium. We're just waiting for the meeting. We got some cameras here. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, we're waiting for the meeting. Thank you very much.
How was that, young lady?
How are you?
How's everything?
I have a confession. I planned on bringing your bike today, but I was rushing out and I couldn't get it on time.
I
So
told you could bring it by my office.
I know.
You don't have to bring it all the way downtown.
I know, but I work downtown. I promise you.
But you have to drive. Don't you drive by? You live in Grand, right?
I do, but I take a different route now. I take 95 all the way up. So, but it's no excuse because I have to get gas from time to time. So I definitely.
I'll just wait. Fortunately, I don't need it. So.
So that's a good thing.
Now, you back 100%?
In my mind, I feel like
That's what you said last time. 2 weeks after you. What is in the doctor's mind are you?
I still haven't been back
Bring
yet.
it to her. They told her she right back.
Okay, no worries. Okay, and I have the slides, I'll send those to you. Okay. They're done, but like, again, we'll have to make some changes. We gotta make them. Like, they gotta line now, but they're minimal. Okay. Let me come around and ask you a question.
Guys, I have to tell you, this is the most pretentious group of individuals in all of Miami-Dade County. These people in this room, they think that they're the most important people, and if it weren't for them, they think the children couldn't live without them. Look at this scumbag. That guy right there is a scumbag and he needs to be removed. Guys, we got Miami Police Department. We got several government employees, school board employees. And yeah, they're just gonna find ways to take your money to brainwash your children. That's what they're gonna do. Guys, we're here with the Miami bourgeoisie. We're here at another government bureaucratic function, Miami-Dade school board meeting, starting late as usual. And yep. Board members listen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome as we reconvene the June 23rd, 2021 meeting of the Miami-Dade County School Board. At this time, if there's anyone from the audience who has not signed up to speak, but who would like to address an agenda item or be heard at the public hearing, please go to the lobby counter outside the auditorium where our staff will be happy to assist you. The board must approve additional speakers by majority vote. Ms. Jones, are there any added items to be considered by the board this afternoon, ma'am?
Yes, Chair Hammond. D25 and H16.
Thank you, ma'am. I find good cause to vary from the established agenda pursuant to the reasons stated in the agenda item. Ms. Jones, are there any withdrawn items this afternoon?
Yes, Chair Hammond. E145.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. At this time, I would like any board members to need to abstain from voting due to a conflict of interest to please publicly announce the conflict, and we will note your abstention for the record. Thank you. We will now go through the consent agenda. This is the time that board members advise me of those items they wish to address. Items for which the board has signed to speak. E66. Excuse me a second. E66, E150, G1, G3, G7, H3, H4, H6, H7, and H8. Dr. Perez, you're down for H4 and H6, ma'am? Ms. Navarro, you're down for, Dr. Navarro, you're down for H3, H4, H6, H7, and H8, and H16.
Madam Chair, H7 too.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
H7.
Thank you, ma'am. 68, E1, E3, E14, E35, E66, E141, E142, E143, E144, E145, E146, E147, E148, E149, E150, G2, G3, G7, H3, H4, H11, H12, H15, and H16. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, yes. Dr. Gallagher, sir, you're down for A2, D24, E150, G1, G2, H3, H4, H6, H12, H16. And I'm down for H11 and H12. I also want to remind board members that whether you have signed up or not, you always advise me and quickly you'll be allowed to speak. Madam Chair,
Yes, I would just, I'd like to remove H12 from my speaking.
H12?
Yes, to remove
Yes.
it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I signed, you signed up to speak.
No, I'd
Oh, you don't? Okay. Thank you. That's all right, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes? You're down to speak on D65, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the board, Mr. Superintendent.
I'm not sure if your mic is working,
I
Mr.
don't
Joaquin.
think it's on, Madam Chair.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Maybe this one?
Let me see. Would you try again, sir? No. Would you try the other mic, sir, please? I'm sorry, Mr. White.
No problem.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Good afternoon once again, Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair.
Good afternoon, sir.
Board members, Mr. Superintendent, First Vice President of the United Teachers Day. When it comes to D65, the approval of 2 new charter contracts and the renewal of 8 others, we understand that due to state laws, this school board does not have much leeway in approvals or oversight capacity over charter schools. With that being said, it is important, however, for board members and the public to remember that charter schools are public by definition only, not in practice. Charter boards are not elected to the public like this school board. Therefore, charters are not operated by public employees, but often by unaccountable private management companies seeking to make profits. Charters are exempt from many statutes that apply to our traditional public schools. Exemptions include, but are not limited to, hiring practices, building codes, accountability, transparency, and expenditures. More importantly, though, the impact that continued charter expansion has on district general funds. As you know, any significant increase in charter school students' enrollment directly impacts our operating budget, as well as our instructional and non-instructional staff levels. 2 new charter contracts that you are proposing to approve today creates an estimated $3.4 million impact to the general fund for the 2021-2022 school year. Not to mention the potential loss of 33 instructional positions and 23 non-instructional staffing positions. While we understand the legal limitations you face to approve and oversee these schools, we ask that you exercise your oversight to the full extent of the law and that you publicize areas of deficiency. Well-operated charters will not be afraid of the enhanced scrutiny, and bad actors who will be exposed should not be receiving public funds and operating schools in the first place. We ask that you shine a light on issues so that parents can make a truly informed choice. We need to move away from the let the buyer beware mentality of school choice, especially in Dade County Public Schools. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. There's no other speakers. Before this, so the vote on the adoption of the consent agenda will now be taken. May I need a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda? Move it. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda, let me know by saying aye. Opposed, say nay. If your item pass under the consent agenda and you did not address it prior to the vote, I am referring to the public. I am so sorry. But still wish to speak during the public hearing, please go to the lobby counter outside the auditorium where our staff will be happy to assist you. I need a motion for approval of the bid opening list for May 4th, 2021, May 6th, 2021, May 18th, 2021, and May 25th, 2021.
Move it. Second.
All those in favor say aye. Opposed, say nay. Now I need a motion for approval of the board minutes for the regular school board meeting of May 19, 2021.
Move it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Mr. Board Attorney, are all agenda items properly before this assembly and in compliance with board policy, state statutes, and all other legal requirements under which this school board operates, sir?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Harvey, thank you. I have some housekeeping before we move agenda items. Superintendent's priority item will be presented at approximately 5 p.m. And before we move agenda items, Mr. Attorney, I was not here when we did the a co-sponsorship on the bid items, and I would like to be part of that. I do we do that, sir?
Motion to reconsider.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. I would like to also be a co-sponsor on B3, B5, B6, B7, and B8.
Move it.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Thank you very much, board member. Thank you for allowing me. I'm sorry, sir. And respect. As your chair, it is my responsibility to ensure that as we move through our meetings in an efficient, equitable, and respectful manner, I want to remind all who participate in this meeting to be mindful that our actions and words from this dais reflect upon all of us as a collective, and we must be mindful of the good standing of the board as a body. As you know, we all know, by board policy, we are all governed by Robert's Rules of Order, as it pertains to our behavior during meetings and outside of meetings when we are speaking as board members. Robert's Rules of Order clearly mandates that members of a body must refrain from attacking a member's motives or impugning the reputation of a member. Moreover, on page 392 of Robert's Rule of Order, newly revised 11th edition, specifically states that, and I'll quote, if a member disagrees with a statement by another, he or she cannot state that the other statement is false, but he or she might say, I believe, and this is a quote, I believe there is strong evidence that the member is mistaken. Robert's Rules is equally clear that a member of the assembly should always, but always, avoid impugning the good name of a board member or the organization itself. Specifically, Robert's Rules prohibits any remarks or conduct that, and this is a quote, tends to injure the good name of the organization, disturbs its well-being, or hamper it in its work. Page 644 of Robert's Rule of Order, newly revised 11th edition, expressly states that, and this is a quote, behavior of this nature is a serious offense, whether the bylaws make mention of it or not. Our meetings, whether they be committee meetings, regular board meetings, workshops, must serve as venues for us to engage in respectful dialogue with each other and with our staff. There should be no personal attacks, accusations, or badgering. And as your chair, I will not allow it. But it is my great hope that it will never be necessary in order to maintain appropriate decorum during our meetings. If necessary, the chair will call a member out of order. Board members must also recognize the right of the board members to address board agenda items. With that in mind, each of us should be mindful of our collective responsibility to ensure that all members who wish to address an item before the board have that opportunity always. As such, a point of order should only be raised for the purpose of bringing to the attention of the chair a genuine violation of Robert's Rules, and may not be used to interrupt a colleague's remarks or to otherwise delay or extend the meeting. I am extremely optimistic, like I always am, and have faith that such action will not be necessary and that this board will observe the highest decorum during the rest of the year. Thank you, board members, and I appreciate your indulgence.
You got trying to speak, they're not letting them in at the school board meeting, but they only let selective groups come in. Welcome to Miami-Dade. They don't let other people speak, the parents, they just pick and choose who. If you're not in favor of the school board, you're not speaking. Only the people in favor of the school board just got let in.